Hey, what is up everybody, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video I'm gonna show you guys how to unlock all the Tekken 7 characters. The reason I'm doing this video is that I think it is unfair for Bandai Namco to lock all the some of the characters from the players. Some of the players don't afford to buy all the characters, and I think that is unfair to them, and then they should be able to lab all the characters without needing to pay for them. So if you want to play the character, buy the character before you play it online. Don't use this method. This method is only meant to be used. I'm teaching you this method just to use it in the lab. So that we have agreed on that, we're gonna start by picking Kazuya. Whichever side you want. Just make sure to change one side only at the time. So first we're gonna pick Kazuya, and then we're gonna go inside a cheat engine, and then we're gonna type 9. We're gonna do first scan, and then we're gonna go inside the game again, and then we're gonna change the character from Kazuya to Yoshimitsu, and then we're gonna confirm, and then we're gonna load the game. When the game loads, we're gonna put inside of cheat engine, we're gonna put 3. Next scan, and then we're gonna go back inside the game again, and then we're gonna put Akuma in the left side. Alright, and then we're gonna type 32. When the game loads, we're gonna press next scan. You will see all of those numbers here. You want one of these numbers here, which is this one. This number will always have, the number that you want will always have a 10 at the end, 1 and 0 at the end, and it will have the number of the character that you have selected. So we're gonna choose this one. It's gonna be, ignore this, ignore all of this, just see these last 4 digits. If you see 0 0 1 0, and then you pick that. You don't pick any of the ones under that. So we're gonna pick this, add to the selected address list. It's gonna drop us here. So I'm gonna demonstrate this. I don't have inside of the game, I don't have Lei Wulong. As you can see, I don't have Lei Wulong. So if I want to lab him, I'm gonna go inside of cheat engine. I'm gonna put 46, which is the number that represents Lei Wulong inside of the game, and then we're gonna lock this down here. And then the symbol, when we go to symbol select, and then we change the character inside of here. I'm gonna change it to Yoshimitsu. Alright, and then instead of loading Yoshimitsu, it's gonna load Lei Wulong, as you can see, because remember, Yoshimitsu's number was 3, so yeah, that's how you do this. But this thing will change. This number will change depending on whether when you load the game, when you exit the game and load it again, this number will change. So you can't use this the next time you want to practice, and you can't pick sides. So if you want to pick sides, and if you want to use this cheat without having to search for it again and again and again, do this step that I will show you now. So now unlock it, and then go press here, and then press on find out what writes to this address, and then this window will pop up here, and then we're gonna go and load the game again. We're gonna change the character. See, this instruction has popped up. So this instruction will change our character inside of the game, and it's also gonna allow us to change which side we want, right? So let's go inside the disassembler, and I will show you how that works. Go to the disassembler, it will drop us at the same instruction. Alright, then go to I'm gonna go to the find out what addresses this instruction accesses. So this will find out which sides of the characters we will use. So now I'm gonna go inside of the game again, and then I'm gonna load the game by selecting the characters. As you can see, this is the left side, which I picked first, and then this is the right side, which I picked the second. Alright, so as you can see inside of the game, Yoshimitsu's number is 3, which is here in the left side, and then King's number is 2, which is in the right side. So I'm gonna stop this here. I'm gonna select them both by pressing Control and selecting them both, and then I'm gonna go to the Open Dissect Data Structures. I'm gonna press on Open Windows, press yes on all of those, and then go here, and then I'm gonna change them. I'm gonna put 2 groups. Just bear with me here. See, these numbers, these numbers are all inside of our... This is the left side, and this is the right side, right? So, as you can see in the offset 0010, as I showed you before, 0010, we will see that this number here in the left side will be 3, which is Yoshimitsu, and then the number 2, which is King. So how do we know that this is the left side and this is the right side? I think this here, you see here these numbers 1 and 0. I think 1 represents the left side and the 0 represents the right side. So we're gonna use these numbers to differentiate between the right side and the left side. We're gonna create pointers to change the characters whenever we want. So we're gonna save this here. We're gonna just minimize it just a sec, and then we're gonna go to the disassembler. We're gonna keep the instructions selected. We're gonna go to here and then auto assemble, press tools and then auto assemble, and then we're gonna go to template and then AOB injection, and then say OK, and then say OK. Just follow these steps. It's really easy to do. So now first we wanna let the game know that we are changing the stuff inside of it. So we're gonna create a symbol here that represent our cheat. So we're gonna type register symbol. Alright, this is a command inside a cheat engine. New mem. New mem. Alright, this is the start of our cheat. So we're gonna reference that so cheat engine will understand what we're saying, and you will understand now what we'll do. So we're gonna register another symbol, which is the pointer for the left side. Register. I'm gonna just copy this from here just to save some time, and I'm gonna create another symbol. Okay, so this symbol will represent our pointer, right side. This is for the right side, and this one for the left side. So this will allow you to pick the right side character, and this will allow you to pick the left side character. So when you wanna pick 2 characters that you don't own, you can pick them in which side you want. So we're gonna create another label. We're gonna create a label which is right side, so we can put inside of it our pointer, and then label for the left side too. Copy that, and then we'll paste it here. Alright, so now we have created our labels and symbols, so we can reference them again in our pointers. You will understand now what I'm talking about. So this instruction controls both sides. So any change that you apply to this thing, it will apply to both the sides. So if you change in the character on one side, it will change the character in the other side. So it will put the same numbers inside of them. So we have to differentiate between the right side and the left side. So as I showed you before here in the offset 08, the left the left side is represented by 1, and the right side is represented by 0. And then in the offset 10, here we have the character number. This is the character, this is the number 3, which represents Yoshimitsu, and then the number 2, which represents King. So we're gonna use these numbers inside our cheat. So now let's do this. First of all, we're gonna compare two things. We're gonna compare two things. We're gonna go inside of this here. This thing is all in RCX. If you don't understand this, go to the video that I will link in the description and in the cards, and you'll know what I'm talking about here. So we're gonna reference RCX, the offset RCX plus the offset 4. So not 4, 8. So we can compare between the left side and the right side. So we're gonna do this, RCX plus 8. Okay. Then we're gonna compare that to 1. We're gonna compare it to 1. If the number inside of RCX plus 8 is equal to 1, we're gonna execute our code for the left side. If it's not equal to 1, we're gonna execute the code for the right side. So we'll write it now. So now we'll jump if not equal to code. If the value inside of this address here is not equal to 1, we're gonna jump from here to here, and then we're gonna ignore the code that will write down this. If it is equal to 1, if it's the left side, we're gonna execute the code that I will write now here. So first of all, we wanna reference this thing here, the number that represents our characters. Here we want to create a pointer that will apply the changes that we make to the character inside of the game every time we load it. We don't have to do this method again by searching for the numbers again and again. So this value will be saved inside of this pointer, and I will show you how to create those. So now we're gonna do this. So if it's the left side, we're gonna ignore this, and then we're gonna execute this code here. So we're gonna push RCX first. First of all, we're gonna push RCX. Alright, and then we're gonna move RCX, this box, this register, inside of the pointer that we created here, right side. So we're gonna store if it's the left side, we're gonna store it inside the left side that we have created here. Let's see, left side. Make sure to type the exact same cases, and if you have upper cases, make sure to match them, so Cheat Engine knows what you're typing. So we're gonna move RCX inside of this. Alright, and then we're gonna pop it again. We're gonna pop RCX again. If you don't understand this, make sure to check out the cheat that I have done before for Dark Souls Remastered, and you will know all about the registers and this stuff. So, and then we're gonna execute the normal code. After we store our the base of the pointer inside of the pointer, we're gonna execute the code as normally, so we can change the character. So if it is not if the game compares the two sides and it's the right side, if it is not equal to 1, it's gonna jump here to the code, and then we're gonna do the same process here that we have done. We'll pop RCX, push RCX first, and then move RCX inside of the right side here. Right side. Alright, so these are different, these are the same codes, but we created a pointer for the left side here, and this is for the right side. So now here, I'm gonna create the pointer that I'm referring to. Right, this is the left side, right? Left side. It's gonna equal DQ 0. Alright, we're creating a pointer that we will store RCX inside of it. And then we're gonna create another one for the right side. Right side. I'm gonna copy that. Copy that. Paste it. Alright, and then I'm gonna DQ equals 0. So now that we have done this, this is all we need for the code, I think. Yes, yeah, that is all we need for the code. So we're gonna do assign to current cheat table. Label left side. Label is not defined in the script. Right side, left side. Yeah, see, I didn't type the right word. These words has to be the same, exact same. See, I missed an E there, and it showed me that this is an error. So when gonna see, it worked. It worked now that I have changed the thing. All right. So now we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna create our pointers that we have referred to inside of the cheat. All right. So now we're gonna do add address manually. We're gonna create a pointer. We're gonna reference the right side first. So we're gonna type right side. We're gonna put here the offset 10. As you have seen before here, this is the address that contains our character's number. So we are referencing this. So we have put RCX, the base. We have put the bigger box, the base RCX inside of the left side and the right side for each side. Okay, inside of these pointers that we have created, and then now we reference these pointers here. Okay, and then we add the offset that contains our number that we want to specify. All right. Okay, this is for the right side, so I'm gonna do another one for the left side. Left side, and then we're gonna do plus 10. The offset will be 10, and then we're gonna drop them under the code that we have created. This is unlock. I'm gonna name it unlock character. All right. So now when we enable this script here, these things will all work. I'm gonna delete all of those. I just tested those. Alright. So now when we reference these, when we go inside of the game, and then we reload. Okay. It's gonna show us the numbers that we, as I told you before, this is the right side. Right side. Pointer. I'm gonna comp left side pointer. Alright, these two pointers. So as you can see, king is 2, and left side Yoshimitsu. So if I want to unlock Lei Wulong, I'm gonna put 46 because the number that is inside the game represents 46 for Lei Wulong. So I'm gonna put him in the right side. As you can see, if I load the game again, symbol select. As I'm selecting king inside of the right side, as you can see here, king. But when the game loads, Cheat Engine will overwrite the game's code, and it will unlock what's it called? This guy for me. So if I wanted to unlock another character that I don't have, which is geese, I'm gonna put the number that represents geese. So I don't know that number, I don't remember it, so just try each number from 1 to 50, and maybe you'll find him. I don't remember his exact number, so I just remember the number for Hwoarang, which is 46. So that is it. That is how to create this what's it called, this mod. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to tune in the next time, and make sure to like the video and share it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and peace.